the Nigeria police force has consistently demonstrated its commitment to one mandate above all others: the protection of lives and property. That commitment was put to the test when a violent criminal syndicate, popularly known as One Chance, began targeting innocent commuters across Abuja, exploiting the trust of ordinary residents going about their daily lives. The force responded, and this is the account of that response.
So One Chance is just a euphemism. It doesn't exist in law. In other words, that is armed robbery and kidnapping. We have a notorious suspect who so far we have received about 45 victims, mostly female. That is Solomon, Abok, and Haruna and his gang members.
Since 2025, approximately 45 victims have reported falling prey to the activities of One Chance taxi operators, a criminal enterprise that has left a trail of trauma, loss, and grief across the city. Among the most harrowing of these cases were the deaths of two nurses whose lives were tragically cut short, one in January, another in February of 2026, victims of the same ruthless network.
We were coming back from work, and then we picked a vehicle as Area 8 by the mosque. When we entered the vehicle, it was a black Honda car. We never knew it was a tinted glass car. We entered the car because we couldn't get any other vehicle going to the seat. On our way down, when we got to Sahaj, they wind up and locked the car. And then the other person by the driver's seat came down to the back seat with a very rough dagger. My friend was trying to open the car and he said, "Don't even try to struggle, the car is on child's law." After that, they tied our hands, tied her, blindfolded us. When they finished doing that, in fact for me, my bag was on my hand. The soldier guy tried to remove my bag. He couldn't. And then the one in front driving, the guy who is light-skinned with a scar on his head, he said, "Soldier, why you they remove that bag like that? Oh, carry that dagger, cut that bag. I still have the bag in my house." They cut off the hand of my bag to remove my bag. They collected my iPhone 11 Pro, collected my 3 phones, collected my friend's laptop, her 2 phones. They used our phones to borrow money from loan apps. Extorted money from our banks. They beat us so mercilessly. A lot of things happened that day.
According to the commander of the Force Intelligence Department, Special Tactical Squad, the FIDSTS, the gang leader had already been firmly on their radar as far back as 2025.
We have been on their trail after they brutally adopted one Miss Isa Ado. They adopted her and collected a whopping sum of 11 million from her with a serious bodily injury. That was on the 31st of January 2025.
Intelligence had been gathered. The threat was known. And now that intelligence has culminated in action. On the 2nd of June, 2026, that patience paid off. The prime suspect was arrested, bringing to a close a months-long pursuit that began long before his victims could count their losses.
So he has been on our radar. We have arrested some of his gang members. He will recruit others. He be elusive. He don't stay in a place more than 3 minutes. He changes hotel, he changes homes. So we have been on our trail. And as fate to have it, he was arrested after sustained operations that led to his arrest.
Solomon and one of his gang members explained how the gang operates, who recruited, who drove, who watched the doors, and who gave the orders.
My name is Solomon Haruna. I'm 29 years old. I hail from Chuabu Group. My mom from Radio State, Etako Central, and my dad from Nasarawa, Apanga local government area. We do One Chance robbery. Total operation we have been to for 2025 is about 20. I'm the driver. I wind down my glass. My people are inside the vehicle with me. If I see the person that's going, maybe use the hand to stop my vehicle that they are going to so please. I'll stop and they'll enter the vehicle. Then I'll wind up and on the AC. Then we attack the person at the back seat. They'll tie their hands with a cord. use a black robe, that black shirt to hide their eyes. They collect their properties. They will give me the phones, me that is driving. And I pay the phone. They'll ask her what she having. They'll check. Then once we confirm her PIN, she told us. Then we'll drop her. We'll go to POS and withdraw. We target only female victims. We normally move by 4 p.m. when the office are closed, like Monday to Friday. We work at around central area to that best cash and carry side. That's how we have confirmed your PIN and it's working. And your phone with us. We'll have the password to your phone. Then we'll drop it. Then when you go to withdraw. Might lie to some that we have withdrawn the money so that they won't go and report the accounts. But some of them might be more smarter. They'll go and report to the account before we POS.
My name is David Francis. I'm from Cross River State, 22 years by age. I started One Chance first week of March 2026. I've gone out with them 4 times. I do sit at the front. Then when the other person at the back hold the person, the victim inside the car, then I'll come back, support him. But I'm the one that do go out for withdrawing. Solomon, I know him, we grew up together, but he's older than me. So when I was idle and I was sitting at home, then he told me, Alpha, come follow me, we'll go somewhere. Now just money you could help me collect. Yes, then I said, okay. Then when we entered the car, then he told me, if so they be enter, this is what you will do, this is what you will do. Then in the next, let's say 1 to 2 hours, you will go, I'll show you where and where to withdraw. Yes, so I was caught around central area where he sent me to withdraw 1.449 from a POS man. Yes, that was where I was caught.
Solomon and his gang have really caused enough pain for citizens in the Federal Capital Territory. But it's a big relief now that he has been arrested. There is jubilation for the police and jubilation for the victims and justice for everybody.
Under the mandate of the Inspector General of Police, the force has reaffirmed its commitment to dismantling criminal networks that prey on ordinary Nigerians going about their daily lives. The takedown of this One Chance syndicate is a demonstration of that commitment in action, and a clear signal to those who operate in the shadows that no gang, however organized, is beyond the reach of the law. And to members of the public, the Nigeria Police Force urges you, stay vigilant. One Chance operators rely on your trust. They count on the ordinary routine of a commute. Here is how you can protect yourself and those you love. Avoid vehicles already occupied by multiple unknown passengers, particularly along isolated or unfamiliar routes. Use verified ride-hailing platforms, apps that log your trip, your driver, and your destination. Create accountability that street taxis do not. Always share your trip details before you enter any vehicle. Send your location, the plate number, and your expected arrival time to a trusted contact. Trust your instincts. If something feels wrong at the point of boarding, do not get in. No destination is worth your life. Report suspicious activity. If you witness or suspect One Chance operations in your area, contact your nearest police station. Your information could save a life.